Welcome to another night of the 20-Week Challenge Awards. Tonight we announce the finalists and the winners of our optional categories. The couples category, best buddies, pets and people, workplace angels, and the new mums category. First up to the couples category. This was for entrants who were either married or de facto and supported each other on their 20-week challenge journey, whether that was by training together or competing against each other. Congratulations to Lisa and Rob, both who have done super on their individual front this 20-week challenge, and in this category impressed us with their joint commitment to be active as a family. Lisa told us in her report, "My son Bo was born in April 2016. I have never felt so thankful for my family, and that I get to be this gorgeous boy's mama is beyond anything I could have hoped for. It has also been a journey of self-discovery. This challenge has given me back a sense of me and who I am, not just a mum, but a woman who has strength, determination and drive. I hope these qualities are ones that I can teach to my son." In second place, we congratulate Marty and Chris, whose journal was entitled "Every Beast Needs a Beauty." We were so impressed with how these two trained together and with their personal trainer Carrie Nye, often filming for us what they were up to in their sessions. Both did really well in the challenge itself as individuals, with Marty winning the male flexibility and Chris making finalist. This was the couple who you saw having a go at the archery on our flexibility night. Chris said in their online journal, "Well, the 20-week challenge has finished for this year. It's been an absolute blast training with my best friend and husband." Congratulations to Michaela and Shane. Michaela told us, "Shane and I have really enjoyed the last 20 weeks. We feel extremely happy that we decided to join this challenge and to join it together. Over the past 20 weeks, we have had the pleasure of being able to spend some much needed quality time together while having a blast and getting fit and healthy. We have completed 20 activities as a couple, and we have also completed 20 workouts together as a couple. The kids have loved seeing us enjoy life and look forward each week to finding out what activity we'll be doing. And then they try and convince us to let them join in. And while we will take them on some of these activities over summer, this challenge was for us, and we really think we made the most of it." At the start of the challenge, we both got step counters, and each week we competed for the most steps. The prize for the person with the most steps over the whole 20 weeks got a new pair of shoes, which we both love. So how did we get on? Over the 20 weeks, we did a total of more than 3 million steps. Shane did just under 1.5 million, and Michaela did just over 1.5 million. Apart from nailing out over 3 million steps, together they also lost more than 16 kilograms, and they both did extremely well in their other fitness tests. Shane told us, "The 20-week challenge has changed me. It has given me a new outlook on life, and I have no doubt added some years to my life as well. I have done so many things I wouldn't have done beforehand. I joined the teams challenge, I completed the 4x4 and the Try July, I entered the couples challenge with my wife. My journey hasn't been perfect, and there are a few things I would still like to achieve, but it has given me a really good kick up the butt to get out there and do it, and remind me how much I enjoy life. The 20-week challenge may be over, but it's only just the beginning for my lifelong journey." The Best Buddies category is for great friends who want to support each other on their 20-week challenge journey, whether that was by training together or, as the case may be, competing against each other. This year we only had 40 buddies making up 20 teams, and with hundreds of entrants involved, it's certainly a category we'd love to see more people join in on, especially if they're not involved in the team challenge. First up, we're actually going to acknowledge some buddies that didn't make finalists. Belinda and Kerry, friends for 25 years who came along for the 20-week challenge ride and showed how important and awesome it can be to have a buddy by your side through thick and thin. While you didn't make finalists, we do have a free entry for you both to enter into this category again in 2018. And the same goes for Tasma and Leslie. Good on you both for teaming up and giving this challenge a shot, and we hope you both come back next year with a free entry for this category. Congratulations to Gemma and Kirsty, who set themselves the goal to do 20 walks together in 20 weeks with their kiddies in tow. After each walk, they would do a wonderful write-up for all their followers with pictures and track tips. So popular and awesome were their write-ups that the ladies turned them all into a blog site and then a book, which they distributed freely to their local library and Plunkett group. Kirsty told us, "The walks that my buddy Gemma and I did was the best thing I have done this challenge. For my kids, for myself, and the fact that it was a chance to get to know a friend all that much better while exploring all these wonderful walks, and our kids have loved it." Gemma also wrote, "This was another big achievement for me, completing the buddy goal of doing the 20 walks in the 20 weeks. It wasn't as easy as it may have looked, working around the children's activities and nap times, family life, and all the other commitments we both have. This has been so beneficial for me and my children for a number of reasons, and we've loved getting to know the environment that we live in so much better, and that I didn't have the confidence to explore alone."
Big rainbow
welcome. I'm Fitbit. This is BitFit. This is my second 20-week challenge and BitFit's first 20-week challenge.
This was Kelly's second challenge, and she decided this year her friend Perry really needed a bit of 20-week challenge in his life too. Perry jumped in boots and all, and as you will have seen from our previous nights, he did exceptionally well in his categories, and they have both entertained lots of other people with their crazy antics.
Rainbow welcome! So, we thought we could show you some exercises to do with your housework. And you are never going to look at housework in the same way.
Right, how about hitting some tunes to make it happen?
Now, wow, this floor looks like it needs a polish. Why don't we do some mountain climbers and polish the floor? Are you ready? Get a couple of tea towels. Down, here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, polish, polish.
Right, so now cleaning a bench is not just about cleaning a bench, it's about exercising and stretching our muscles too. Let us demonstrate. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. And up.
And
make sure you get those lovely legs straight. And
reach.
And try and keep that chest as straight as possible so that we work out and stretch as much. Maybe next time we can do my house.
Kelly said, "This was my favourite category this year, and I think it embodies the spirit of the 20-week challenge. Not only did Fitbit and BitFitter by the end, do some hardcore events together, including 3 half marathons and the mud run, we also had a lot of fun travelling together, zip lining, skiing, visiting the home of the Lord of the Rings, and making our video posts. Perry tackled his fear of heights, but the lovely aspect of the Buddy Challenge is this is something I could encourage and support him in. I have loved seeing the changes Perry has made and his commitment and determination to change his lifestyle. He is now incorporating exercise into his daily life, and he has tackled his food choices. His commitment has in turn made me want to push myself harder to achieve my goals. Neither one of us wanting to let the other down. As buddies, we worked harder. We made the 20-week challenge a great balance of achieving our health and fitness goals as well as having fun. I hope everyone that has seen our Fitbit and BitFit page have enjoyed it and had a few chuckles. We certainly had a lot of laughs making it." Perry was incredibly grateful of Kelly's role as his buddy in his report, and he also said, "I'd like to think I've brought some light-hearted humour to the challenge, with the intent to break down any barriers that fitness isn't fun. I've put myself out there sometimes in situations that I'm not overly comfortable with, but with the intention that others will be less nervous and scared to give it a go, because at the end of the day, they can't be as ridiculous as me." Examples would be dancing in the rain, wearing a tutu to the ballet, or just generally looking the fool. I'm surrounded by amazing athletes that give it their all, and I do my best to keep up. We all have our insecurities, and sometimes to break these, we need that wacky person that will make people simply have a go. I've tried to be that person. Perry, you absolutely nailed it. Congratulations, team. The winner of the male Best Buddies? Well, there wasn't any. This is another opportunity for you guys out there. Join up with your buddy next year into this category and show us what you can do. The Pets and Peeps category was a new one for 2017, and it acknowledges the fabulous efforts entrants went to include their pets, or other people's pets, into their training regime. It was great to see that even people not in this category jumped onto Facebook and posted pictures or videos of themselves doing the squat challenge with their dog, putting their dog in their arms or wrapped around the back of their necks and trying to squat. It was also neat to see people get involved with a competition that entrant Jackie Joyce ran on her own page, looking for the best picture of people training with their pets. And she got a fabulous uptake, so I think there's a good coffee table book in that one, Jackie. In second place tonight, we congratulate Mrs. Cat, Tabby Tabstar and Stephanie Pole. Mrs. Cat and Tabs put their paws up to join Stephanie on her journey to become more bendy, and pursuant to that, they regularly featured on yoga mats and at the end of Dyna bands. They also continued to do their own activities of flax leaf chasing and laser light chasing. While Tabs did suffer an injury and stacked on a bit of weight, it could have been fluid retention due to their improved hydration habits. Every week the threesome posted updates of how they were getting on, together with motivational and funny videos to help everyone stay on track. All in all, it was one of the most entertaining journals we saw. Congratulations, Thor and Debbie. We congratulate Debbie for her efforts of helping Thor get back on his 4 feet after his injury, often dedicating an hour a day to take Thor walking to rehab him. Debbie kept a fabulous journal noting weekly what she had got up to, and posts like this were a regular feature, including lots of walks with Thor. Congratulations. And now onto our Workplace Angel category. Recognising how much work affects our health and vice versa, this category is for those wanting to challenge themselves to turning their work into a gym, or at least making it a little bit healthier. During the course of the challenge, we released a chapter filled with ideas on how to make your workplace healthier, but it seemed like most of you had plenty of good ideas of your own. In second place tonight, we congratulate the efforts of Rachel Leach, who told us, "I tried to force my 20 weeks onto my work colleagues. This included getting them to do a lunge challenge, a plank challenge, and a wall sit challenge. I also organised my yoga tutor to come in and do a group session with everyone. The majority of the staff were very supportive of me and were willing to join in and learn, battling through pain to try and beat each other. I also surprised them with a fruit hedgehog made by my kids, and it went down a treat." In first place, we congratulate Jenny. Jenny told us, "I decided to do the 20-week challenge again this year because A, I got a free entry, B, I really enjoyed the challenges last time, meeting new people and trying new things, and C, I lost weight. First up, she roped in fellow staff members all over New Zealand to do our Try July, which consists of doing Ironman distances over the course of a month. Next up, she rolled out September, which even more staff got involved with, forming teams all around the country. She said the best part is we are still walking at lunchtime and keeping our steps up. A lot of them noticed how much better they felt in the afternoon after taking a walk in the fresh air at lunchtime, and they enjoyed the challenge of trying to get to 10,000 steps a day. This is the picture that won her a hula hoop from the clever crew at Interhula. Each year I am more in awe of our new mums than ever before. The journey these ladies take and the challenges they face on so many levels is nothing short of incredible. You are all amazing, you are all doing an awesome job, and your children are very fortunate to have you as their mum. And our winner is Rebecca. After a very challenging pregnancy, on April 28th, baby Ivy arrived. This was Becca's third child by cesarean. A few days later, Rebecca started her second 20-week challenge at 140 kilograms. She told us, "I was so embarrassed to meet up with my personal training group again, as I thought they would wonder what on earth happened to me in the few months since we were all last together at the end of last year's 20-week challenge. But I knew that I would need some encouragement to get back on the right track, and even though I couldn't even walk properly for those first few challenge days, I really didn't want to miss out on the 20-week challenge and made the decision to sign up again and to do anything that was within my capabilities. Worst case scenario, I would be a team supporter rather than an active participant." Rebecca set herself many goals to increase her daily activity up to 6,000 steps and to complete an exercise appointment each week, like attending a class or a personal training session. By the end of the challenge, Rebecca's cardiovascular fitness had dramatically improved. She put that down to her perseverance at trying new activities and continuing on with the ones that she enjoyed, like Zumba and marching, as well as challenging herself to increase her daily steps. She told us, "To help me achieve better mobility and become more active while recovering, I did a lot of diary planning and mapped out my 20 weeks, adding in the team and the individual challenges and personal goals. And then I went about re-evaluating how I was feeling right through the challenge. For me, it was a matter of working on what I could control over the challenge. So for the first few weeks, while I was still very immobile, I put my focus on my meal planning and prepping. Then later on, about 8 weeks in, I did a lot more exercising. By the end of the challenge, Becca weighed just 106 kilograms, and she'd improved in every test she did. She attempted every solo challenge, as well as the team challenge, as well as returning part-time to her job. She said, "The exercise has helped me to sleep better, and having the support around me has really helped to lift my mood. It feels really great to see the flow-on effect that me being happier and healthier has on my children. And it's really special to watch them support me when I exercise and want to do the activities as a family now because I'm more active." In many ways, this 20 weeks has made me feel like a first-time mum because I've really opened myself up to trying new things with the kids and also lots of new activities for myself. Previously, my lack of confidence in categorising myself as a work mum meant that I didn't try new parenting things. Now I'm proud that I'm setting a good example of balance for the children and have been able to show them that being fun and outdoorsy isn't just a domain reserved for Dad. When asked to describe her personal trainer, Rebecca said, "Lisa is a really good listener and is genuinely interested in how her clients are doing. One of the things I appreciate most is that she is keen to recognise the non-scale victories and really made us consider that our health is not just eating well and exercising and the number on the scales, but also our happiness, stress and our wider life. For example, one day she gave us a challenge to simply share something that made us all laugh. It makes such a difference to be able to work with someone so encouraging, and her wider health philosophy, it it really helped me to keep going through the 20 weeks.
And this year we're doing the buddy challenge. This is the first year I've done it, and I'd have to say it's probably the highlight of the 20-week challenge for me, because although we're doing some very big scary goals like 5 half marathons in the 20-week challenge, we're also doing a lot of fun things, and I think for me that's what the 20-week challenge is about. It's not just doing all the hard work and exercise and everything else, it's also about having fun and mixing with other people and motivating each other and having a great time.
I'd agree. I mean, it's really sort of been challenging to face a lot of the fears in some of our activities that we've done, which has been quite scary for me and hysterical for Fitbit. But it's been good, and it's been a challenge so far, and we're enjoying it.
Having a great time.
I think the best thing too is to remember, you know, with motivation and stuff like that, that we don't compare ourselves with everyone else. You know, the only thing is that we're comparing ourselves with ourselves yesterday, and that's the improvement that we're looking for.
That's right. We're comparing ourselves from day 1 to day 40, and it's the change that we consider as the success.
And the shorts.
And the shorts. Look at those legs.